Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today we're going to be hopping into the next episode of my Let's Play Clash Royale series where we can finally make the move up to level 9. We've been level 8 for so long in this account. It's finally our turn to upgrade up to level 9. I did the bandit challenge, if you guys saw a couple of days ago on this account, which gave me a ton of gold, which we can use for upgrades, as well as, of course, it gave me the bandit. Now, I don't know exactly what deck I want to use the bandit with yet. It's the second legendary I've had on this account, besides the Sparky, which is level 2. Really unfortunate that that's my only other legendary card. But with the fact that I'm 4,819 out of 5,000, it's time to finally upgrade ourselves to level 9. And let's go ahead and do that right now. Now, also inside of the bandit draft challenge, I got the Executioner unlocked, and we can upgrade that up to level 4, or level 3, which is going to be so good. And I'm actually going to throw that in for archers inside of my deck. And then now we have to do a couple more upgrades. Honestly, I'm just going to go ahead and poke around and do a couple that are 1,000. Since I did get about 45,000 gold from the bandit draft challenge, you guys remember I was below 9,000, and now I'm up to 56,000 after that upgrade. Let's do a couple of upgrades. This actually should be the final one. The ice golem going up to level 5 is going to give us 50 XP, which puts us just above level 9. Very nicely done. That's going to give us extra hit points on our king and arena towers, of course, as well as some additional damage. And this puts us at the tournament standard for levels, which means we're going to be that much better when we go inside of challenges. And I am excited. Now, I still have 55,000 gold, which means I can do a ridiculous amount of upgrades. I'm thinking about doing all of the 1,000 gold upgrades just because I have so much gold. So it looks like there's about 10 to 15 of those. I'll probably do that inside of the next episode if you guys want me to. If you want me to upgrade a bunch of cards, just let me know. But let's go and try this deck out right here. So I swapped in the Executioner for the archers. I have no idea how this is actually going to turn out. But with so many epics inside of this deck, it actually works out really well. Epics are actually easier to upgrade for me now, especially with the Epic Sundays, which I've been taking advantage of. So let's go ahead and do that right now and get to a couple of battles. I'm at 3,372, which is still a far cry from 3,800, which I need for the new legendary arena, but at least it gives me something to work towards. And let's start off with our Executioner in the very back. Okay, so Executioner is going to be so good for us if we build up a big golem push. Okay, Skeleton Army should deal with the miner. He played it in front of the tower, which is interesting, and he's going to have to play an ice wizard to counter over there. I'm just going to let everything do its thing. Hopefully we can eventually have an elixir lead. We're down 2 elixir right now until he plays the lumberjack, so now we're up 2 elixir. And let's just play this. Let's play this. He's going to go for an all-out aggressive push. And with the graveyard going down, I'm just doing a lot of math inside of this battle, and right now we're up 4 elixir. I haven't actually been paying too much attention to what's going on. We're up 4 elixir right now. He has 3 elixir, which means I can play my golem in the back and hopefully be able to not take too much damage. He's going to play an Electro Wizard as well, so we can play our Mega Minion to hopefully clean that up. His Bandit's going to go down, though, and we're about to take a bunch of damage. Okay, so we're taking some serious damage from this Bandit plus this Miner. His legendary combo is going to be so good at taking my tower all the way down to 200 and something, and now we really have to make this golem push count. Through all the math, through all of everything I was just doing right there, we really have to make this golem push count. And let's go ahead and see if we can do it with our skeleton army to help out against this lumberjack. His ice wizard's going to do the best that it can, but it's not going to be able to do enough against this golem. This golem's going to continually beat down this tower, and we should make a nice little return right here. But who knows what he's going to do against these minions. Okay, so Mega Minion's doing work. Electro Wizard eventually is going to clean up these minions, though. Explosion will end up killing the Electro Wizard, which is going to give us just a little bit of value, but still, I thought we were in such a good position. But the fact that he had enough elixir for that bandit, and the fact that the bandit has been so good, makes it just a little bit more difficult. Let's play a tombstone to help deal with this bandit, and this should be enough to stop his push in its tracks. And even though we're probably going to surrender this left-hand tower, actually we definitely are, because the miner is just going to be so good. Let's play another golem, and I feel like in double elixir this is going to be even better for us. Now he's got his lava hound, and he's got his graveyard. I'll play my skeleton army to help deal with his graveyard right here. Obviously he's going to want to log that. Log's going to work decently. I've got my minions to help out. He's going really aggressive right now, guys, and I think this is going to be a push that goes into our favor. So check this out. Executioner is going to do a great job. Look at all of the stuff I have right here. I'm waiting to play my lightning spell in a moment. Right now, trying to predict something else. Look, oh, we did actually end up predicting something. That's going to smash absolutely everything. This should be the end of the game right now, guys. He has almost nothing to deal with. 2 Executioners, a Mega Minion, so much stuff going down. He has to miner that other tower or he's simply going to do nothing, and that is going to be a merciful end to the game. Eventually, we made our elixir advantage count, and that's going to give us enough to just crush this guy into oblivion, and the Executioner is just so good. The Executioner, even throughout the nerfs that it's received recently, has been so good. We're going to pick up a gold chest, 3 crowns, and that was a fun battle right there. I don't know what our personal record is on this account, by the way. Maybe we can push for that today. If we win the next 2 battles, which I highly doubt, I think we might actually have a personal record on this account. Let's set back up now that we're level 9. Oh yeah, I forgot we're level 9. That's been helping with our king towers inside of these battles. The fact that we were level 9 meant that our towers inside of that last battle actually stayed alive. Let's go and play these minions over the top. Maybe he'll drop a counter. Okay, I was really hoping he would do something, and he played the Ice Golem, which is not really it's a good card for me to deal with. I'm just going to put it that way. And now I can play my Golem, and by the time my Golem reaches this Inferno Tower, the Inferno Tower is going to already be gone. Okay, so Ice Wizard's doing its thing. He's going to play his own Golem. Very interesting. So now my Golem's slowly going to make its way over, and once it makes its way there, it's actually going to get slowed by his Ice Wizard, making it so it's even less likely that he can do anything about what we're doing. And now let's go. Oh, he's going to play the Tornado. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and do our Tombstone. And meanwhile, his Electro Wizard's going to be busy with our Golem, so let's just play our minions in a moment. Minions will help clean up this Electro Wizard. My Golem, or my Executioner is still doing its thing. Minions are going to clean up that Electro Wizard right there. Golem's going to explode, which means one of the minions are going to die, but this has just been a really nice little push for us. And now we can lightning down absolutely everything that he has. And that's going to give us a nice push. This might even be the very first tower of the game, guys. Executioner just barely misses that tower right there. But with one more swing, it's going to go so low, but still 72 HP left, which is just outside of our zap range. But obviously with the lightning spell, it's going to be over. Man, the Executioner already is making such a difference right now. Like, I've had a bunch of, normally when I play this deck, I've had a bunch of squishy cards. I've had the Golem and then a bunch of squishies, the minions, the skeleton army, but having an additional ground tank in there just feels so good because the Executioner actually is surprisingly tanky. And let's go ahead and work on the other side of the map because obviously he doesn't want to focus where we are, and let's see how we want to do this. Now I've got my Executioner in a moment. I can play that to help kill what he's got going on. I'm going to do my Tombstone. He's got everything. Oh, a skeleton army into a tornado, guys. That is a negative elixir trade if I've ever seen it. Actually, skeletons are doing work on the Electro Wizard. What in the world? How did that end up happening? Our Golem is still alive right now, and we're going to go ahead and clean up that right-hand tower, plus kill this Inferno Tower, or at least get somewhat close to killing the Inferno Tower. And that's going to be tower number 1, and I don't think there's too much of a chance he's going to be able to come back inside of this game. He has to play that Golem aggressively, which means we can use our Tombstone, we can use our Executioner. He'll probably tornado us in a moment. He's going to play that Wizard. I'm going to go ahead and Zap. And the Zap plus whatever else we have going on should help out in a moment. The Tornado's going to do a good job, but I still don't know if this is going to be enough for him. He's got 15 seconds left on the clock. I'll play my Executioner right here. He has so much stuff going towards our towers, but he really needs that Golem to explode to be able to do the damage. I think he's going to have just enough time to take our tower. Are you serious? This game is going into extra time. Okay, so Skeleton Army this time is going to be better, but he keeps tornadoing us. That's the biggest problem with what we've been doing. He's going to play his Wizard on top of the Skeletons, which are eventually going to die. And now we can just start building up a little bit of a push. I'll play my... Oh, he's going to play his Inferno Tower, which is just silly. So now I'll play my Golem. And as long as my minions and Mega Minion don't take too much damage from that explosion, of course the minions will run away and duck it. I think we should be okay. Another aggressive push from him. And I don't know if that's really going to pay too many dividends. Okay, so there goes everything he has on this side of the map. I'm not even going to worry about this Inferno. I'm going to play my Lightning. I'm going to do my minions. I know my Golem's going to do work in a moment. I'm just going to make sure I have my Zap prepared. There goes the Zap. Zap's going to be able to help out. Golem actually is going to lose tower aggro, which is really frustrating. And it looks like this one is going to end up in a tie. I don't know how else it would end. Man, I really thought we could have defended in that other game. Maybe if I didn't play the Golem, we would have been able to pull it out. Still, I'll take a tie. That's not going to be too shabby. And he's going to laugh because he knows that he had better level cards and he still didn't end up picking up a win. All right, that's going to do it for battle number 2. Let's go and hop into one more battle and see if we can pick up a victory. So the final battle has just begun against Fox Winter. And let's see how we want to get this one done. A Furnace start. That's always fun and dandy. Well, I have to take a couple of the Fire Spirits onto my tower, and then I can play my own Tombstone. Let's see how we want to deal with Fox Winter and this dirty little Furnace. Okay, well now I know how I want to deal with it. I want to play a Lightning Spell to kill everything. Furnace is going to go down. Electro Wizard's going to go down. Tower is going to take a bunch of damage, and that's going to be a nice little start to the game for us. We're only down 1 elixir right now. And what is he going to do? Graveyard? Okay, there's the graveyard. Let's play our Mega Minion. I've got my minions ready for the zap. There goes the zap. His zap was a little bit off, but I'm still going to play these minions. And now I've got an air push running down the lane. I don't know if I really can do too much with that. I've got my zap if he has like a skeleton army, but he's going to end up playing his poison, which of course is going to really just end this push. He has to drop skeletons too, so this might be our opportunity to go in with our golem. And yeah, he hasn't really done too much except for the furnace, so I don't think he has a fast-paced deck that he can punish me with other than the graveyard, which he literally just played. So let's get ready with our golem. He's going to drop a furnace, of course. And I'm just going to take the Fire Spirit damage from this first rotation and then get ready with our Executioner. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty decent about this game so far. We made a small little elixir lead, as well as we damaged that tower. He's going to do the same mistake that he literally just made. So I can just lightning down everything. And then eventually I'm going to cycle to my Executioner, but it's going to be just a little bit late. We're not going to get maximum value. If we could have saved our Golem earlier, it would have been so good. But we can use our Executioner right now to kill those minions. And then Golem's going to get a couple of hits off before eventually exploding and doing a pretty significant chunk of tower damage. All right, Executioner is trying to line up the knight with the tower. Please hit the tower. Oh, we got some tower damage with the Executioner. That's going to be so good. And even though this knight's level 10, we're going to get another hit onto the tower right there. Another one of the best feelings in the game. Let's use our skeleton army in a moment. I've got my zap ready. Or I've got my poison. Or no, I've got my minions ready. What am I talking about? Minions are going to go down in the poison, which is disappointing. And that was a nice little push from him. Okay, so poison spell plus zap is going to be a deadly combination for us. I'm going to have to play my tombstone now in advance because I don't want to take any more fire spirit damage. I've already taken enough, guys. No more is necessary. Let's play our mega minion to clean up this Electro Wizard, which he obviously changed up because he kept getting rocked over and over and over by our lightning spell. Executioner is going to turn these minions into nothing, and now whenever he plays something, I've got my lightning spell, which is just going to terrorize him. I've got my, oh wow, okay, I don't know what I'm quite doing here. I guess I'm going to lightning spell all of this. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that ping pong right there. Everything's going to get smashed. I'm going to zap, maybe. Oh, the zap's actually going to end up killing those minions. The Golemites will reach the tower. So now we need one more push, I think. One more push to be able to end this game. Furnace is going to go down. Tower's down to 571. We could cycle lightning if we really wanted to, but that's obviously not going to be what we want to end the game. Graveyard's going down. He's... Ooh, this just got real. This just got real awkward, guys. I don't really know what to say. Yeah, that sometimes happens. That sometimes happens in Clash Royale, where you just end up poisoning your own King Tower, and that's just how the game goes sometimes. Tower is going to go down in just a moment. Golemites, whatever, I can cycle to my lightning spell. That's the end of the game. The Golemites are the true MVPs, and with one little pop, that will be GG. Well played. Nice battle against Fox Winter. And an unfortunate end for him with that poison spell. Well, we pulled out the win, 29 trophies, guys. So much fun using the Executioner. Definitely one of the best cards inside of the entire game. And now that we have it on our second account, I'm going to be using it to its maximum potential. That's going to do it. If you guys want me to upgrade some cards in the next video, just let me know the card you want to upgrade. I'm going to take a look at the comment section. Again, it has to be those 1,000 upgrade, or it has to be 1,000 gold, basically. So if you guys just drop some cards, I'll be picking some out, maybe do like 10 or 15 upgrades in the next video. That's going to do it, though. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.